Welcome to Let's Draw Pokemon. Today we're going to be drawing Butterfree. Metapod's final form. Caterpie and Metapod's final form. So Butterfree is a fairly simplistic figure. If you look at his body, the head is composed just of a circle. Nice big circle. The body is also a circle, so it's almost like a little snowman. We're not going to focus on the wings right now, we're just going to get placement of all the other appendages. So he has little oval-shaped feet, his little circular hands, which we'll add more detail to in a minute. Little circular snout, and little circular bug eyes. So that's the basic shape of the body. Now to conquer the wings. So Butterfree's wings are fairly large. They're definitely what takes up the most of his form. And if you kind of look at them, you could break them down into two shapes for each set. So the top portion of the wing is kind of like this goofy little egg shape. The other one's a little more oval-like. And then a little circle there. And a circle there. And we have the rough placement of wings. Then we can start adding in some details. Butterfree has some nice, cute little antennae that have little circular things at the tips. Kind of like drawing where I want to place the circles first. And then it acts as a bridge. We create like a little bridge between that and the head. There's that. He has little pointed teeth. We go along with that frisky little snout there. His paws are composed of just making little triangle shapes in your circles that we drew earlier. Like almost like a little M shape. Just draw a little M and there you go. And I'm just going to go over the body a bit just so it stands out a little more whenever we're going to go ink this. Body's pretty good to go. And then we'll just add in some detailing to the wings. So on the bottom wings, they're a little outlined with this thick black piece. And then there's a little circular piece that comes out. And it just connects around like that. And we're going to do something similar to the bottom portion of the wing on this side. It's all about seeing those big shapes and then taking them and breaking them down slowly. Starting with the big forms, and then you can go and start adding in these little intricate details that just ties everything together. Makes it look a lot more like the character. Nice and crisp. And they're just simple shapes. You're just drawing lines here, and then it adds this neat detailing to the wing. You created these really big egg-shaped wings, which are gonna look pretty awesome once we start getting some of the other stuff in. And so part of the wings is this strange oval-like shape that's part of the pattern. Draw that in there. So this portion is going to be colored black. So roughly sketch that in so we know. I think I'm going to just color these in roughly as a reminder that they'll be black later. Okay. So as for Butterfree's wings, it's composed of a lot of different lines, and then these lines have these little circle tips. And those circle tips will add to this black outline. We'll just do it like this, and then that way it'll fill out nicely. You want to try and have them somewhat evenly spaced so you don't have ones that are like, oh, that one looks really huge. It's okay if there's slight variation because it just adds to the detail of the piece. But you don't want to overdo it. Okay, so now we have this filled out, so we're just gonna shade that in black as a reminder that this will be colored in. Also makes the sketch look a little more together whenever this is filled out a little. So we have the one set of wings complete. Breaking it down that way makes them seem a lot more simple. They're not so hard. We're just looking for the shapes. And as long as you just focus on finding the shapes, and you just take the time, draw these simple forms, making sure that they align nicely with the rest of the body and the shapes that you're seeing. Like the proportions on the head are okay with the body, or the hands are bigger than the feet, or something crazy like that. Everything just kind of comes together. So looking at some of the original artwork for this design, the style, the way this wing's positioned, we're not going to see as much of that black, but still a little bit of it. So we could just add it in slightly. I'm still seeing that the wings are a bit curved. But not as much of the black is showing on this side as it did on this side. Of course, the antennas are black too. And there we have a really rough sketch of Butterfree that we could go and ink now. So now we're going to fade the sketch out, like we normally do, and ink over top. I'm trying out a custom brush that I made in Photoshop based off of the default brush. The purpose of this brush is to mimic Ken Sugimori's style and some of his original Pokemon drawings. It has this jagged look, so it looks a little more hand-drawn instead of digital. So we have our inks finished. They have that neat, sketchy looking style, or like ink pen style. So we're gonna see how it looks with the colors. Okay, so we're just gonna hide the sketch, bring out the palette I had pre-made, and start coloring Butterfree up. Okay, so Butterfree's all colored. Now we can go and shade this little guy. So we're just gonna start with Butterfree's body. It's composed of a lot of rounded shapes. So we're gonna take that curvature into consideration as we're shading. Shadowing to the wings, just a little bit. Some shading to his nice little round booty boogers. Sometimes you have to be careful when you're making your selections, in case it starts wanting to select other stuff. Okay, so we have our shadows pretty done, and now we're going to add in our highlights. And there we have it. Fully colored Butterfree. So as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everyone has a great day.